This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview.
Kazera Global has announced that its subsidiary Whalehead Minerals has signed a sales and offtake agreement with Fujax South Africa, a subsidiary of the Fujax Group Limited, for the sale of heavy mineral sands production. Well, joining us today is, of course, the CEO, Dennis Edmonds. And last time we spoke, Dennis, you did say you want to be profitable, or you will be profitable by Q1 2025. So this agreement now really solidifying that route to profitability.
Yeah, good morning, Mark. Absolutely, it's a really exciting step. It secures the future of the company in a way which is just not we hadn't expected to be doing so early in the year, so early in the process, and it puts us in, gives us a great partner going forward. So it's a very exciting thing for us at the moment.
And you managed to get the prepayment as well agreed with Fujax. That's $600,000 due this month and in January as well. And that's to help you support with getting that sort of production going and scaling up.
Yeah, we're already in production, but we've been experimenting with various settings and processes in order to work out which is going to be the best way to provide a product. My initial goal is to be providing a product and getting it out there as fast as possible, and then from then on we'll be looking at enhancing it and working out which is going to be the best way to maximize the profit. But the first thing to do for us is to get into cash flow positivity, and then the next step will be increasing that profitability. That's the secret of it.
Okay, and in terms of sort of adding further value and increasing that profitability, what could that look like?
Well, there are a number of things. We might add another level of spiraling to what we'd originally contemplated. Again, the beauty of working with somebody like Fujax is that we now are working with the needs of end users in mind. So rather than us taking guesses and thinking this is probably appeal to more people or be more attractive to the market. We're now working with specific end users, and we're able to hone our product to meet their requirements and to maximize profit. Okay. But the other thing we might also be doing is introducing a form of magnetic separation is one way of doing it. A new technology of electrostatic separation is a further possibility. So there are a lot of different ways that we might approach this.
Oh, yes, of course. So, I mean, when we talk about how you're working with Fujax, it's really, once you've produced that product, that's on to them to then handle everything else, getting it to market.
Fujax payment is a part of the profit. So it's in their interest and our interest to get the maximum profit out of what we're doing. So it's very much a partnership. And it's their expertise in terms of transport, logistics, and markets is what they bring to the party. Ours is ability to mine heavy mineral sands.
Okay, good. And you've said that this could be a pretty potential transformational year for the company. So what does 2025 look like?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've spent again, 4.5 years since this thing was a purely an idea, and in that 4.5 years, we've now gone to being in production with an offtake partner. The next year we'll be absolutely cash flow positive. We'll be generating good profits, and those profits will keep increasing. Firstly, as we add to the technology to provide a purer product, but also as 2A hopefully comes on board, which is 34 times bigger. So if we can make a decent profit, and I'm sure we can, out of Volfus Corp, which is only 5 hectares, something which is 34 times bigger is going to take that decent profit into a very serious profit.
Okay, good. And when could you expect you can release to market some of the cash flow figures and the numbers?
I think when we've got some.
Okay.
At the moment, it's pretty much, everything's a little bit of a guess. We'll have to work it out and see how it all works out. And I wouldn't want to mislead anybody in terms of guessing at numbers at this stage. But once we have some numbers, of course, those there will get released.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for that update today. Dennis Edmonds, of course, the CEO of Kazera Global.
Great. Thank you, Mark.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.